All right, guys, today is a loud day. To put it into perspective, oh man, they're stopping. I want y'all to be able to fully hear how loud they get when they all start going at once. Right now, I'm talking at like 95% volume. This right here is about 95% volume, I would say. And it's probably really hard to hear my voice. I'm talking right near the microphone on my camera, my phone. So I wish I had a decibel measurer machine thingy, something that could measure how loud something is. I could probably look it up on Google actually and see how loud these guineas are when they get going, but when they all start going at once, this is what you can expect. It's no exaggeration when we say that you can't really hear yourself think and you can't hear yourself talk. Okay, maybe a slight exaggeration, a little bit of a hyperbole, but not much. Hey, Mocha, I'm going to look it up and let y'all know as a matter of fact, because I'm quite curious to find out how loud they get. All right, guys, I'm back. I did a little bit of Google researching, and what's crazy is that there was not one single thing I could find about how loud a guinea is. There was a bunch of things that said they were just in general pretty loud, but there was nothing that gave a measurement of how many decibels they can reach or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to use some little context clues and other noises that I know to kind of try to estimate how loud they really are. So it said that a human conversation, a normal one, a normal talking voice, is about 60 to 70 decibels. A jet engine from a plane can reach like 150 decibels, and hearing damage can happen beginning at around 120 decibels. Oh yeah, a rooster's crow is about 90 decibels. So I would say the guinea is a little bit in between the rooster's crow, a little louder than the rooster's crow, but a little bit less than the hearing damage that you can reach at 120. So I would say at about 100, probably 100 decibels is a good estimation for how loud they can get. Pretty crazy, huh? Wild. It's very wild stuff. By the way, I just want to apologize that I haven't made a whole lot of videos lately. I don't know if you can see, but it's currently sprinkling, and it's about, I need to warm up. It's about 40 degrees outside, so it's hard to make videos when the weather is so miserable like this. And also, the animals aren't doing nearly as much stuff when it's freezing cold out here. They're a little bit more just trying to bundle up and just stay warm and survive the cold weather, seriously. So it's very difficult. It's very, very hard to make videos when the rain literally is picking up as soon as I started talking about it. I mean, I'm out and it's 40 degrees, a slight breeze, raining. What is that for, what's today, February 26th, 27th, something like that? Just miserable, miserable weather. I shouldn't have to be dressed like this right here. I shouldn't have to bundle up like that for the time, not any time of the year in Texas, much less almost March. That's crazy to me, man. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm gonna sit still and you can kind of see the raindrops beginning to fall right now. So yeah, let me turn this around real quick. It's a whole lot of this right here. The animals just sitting still staring at you when the weather is so bad. So there's not a whole lot to really make videos of. I hope to make more videos in the near future soon, but I just wanted y'all to know that that's one reason why I haven't made quite as many lately, is because a lot of the days you wake up and it just looks like this. And so what are you gonna do? A video this for 10 to 20 minutes, just them staring at you? It'd be like some of those YouTube videos I see where people just record themselves staring at the camera for 3 hours straight, like trying to do a challenge, like with not blinking or anything. It's not really what I think my viewers want to see, you know. Anyways, PawPaw gave me a little task to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly. I suppose I'll video that. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, quick thing, but he's not home right now, so somebody has to take care of it. He wants me to drive this mule, which is actually quite difficult to drive if you're not used to it. I'm used to more four-wheelers. The mule's a little different. He wants me to back this up behind his truck over there and then get a half bale of hay, put it out for those goats that y'all saw sheltering inside, and then park the mule under the little carport so it doesn't get rained on too badly. Guys, y'all will not believe this right here. So I want y'all to take a look at Cutie Pie really quickly. Look at her. Guys, look at her. Do y'all see, do none of you see anything wrong with this? Do none of you see anything wrong with this? Look at her. Guys, do y'all remember the video where I said Nikki Bella got fat and it was a joke because it was really her dad instead? The reason that I believed that the fat cat was really Nikki Bella is because I've seen firsthand, like right in front of me, what can happen when a cat puts their winter coat on. Most of them put a winter coat kind of like old Seamus right here, just a little bit fluffy, a little thicker than usual. Or like this cat right here, you know, just a little bit hefty, no big deal. That's a normal winter coat. Even that cat right there, even that one is like a typical winter coat. But this right here, this is going from petite to obese in 5 days. There was 1 week that I think it was like a Monday or something, and I was over here and I went to my mom's house, and then on Friday, and I saw Cutie Pie that day. She just looked normal, ordinary, sweet little Cutie Pie, little with heavy emphasis on that. And then on Friday I come back, so only 4 or 5 days, she looks like this. Look at her. I have to put a side by side, because if some of you are newer to my page, you wouldn't remember how Cutie Pie it looked initially. Okay, I'm gonna put a side by side in a moment. Cutie Pie, guys, look at her. None of you see anything wrong with this. I suppose there's nothing quote unquote wrong with it because she's just keeping herself warm for the cold weather. It is very cold today. It's miserable. But this is, oh, I don't even know. I don't know, you guys. Look, this is not the sweet little Cutie Pie that I know. What happened to her? I don't know. I'm gonna put a side by side on the screen right now of Cutie Pie now versus Cutie Pie like a month ago, like not like 1 month ago. And I think that y'all will finally be able to sort of have perspective on why I am so shocked and just speechless about what I'm seeing. Do y'all see it now? Can y'all see where I'm coming from a little bit more? I really hope so. Okay, I've successfully transported the bale of hay into the back of PawPaw's mule. Now, let's go ahead and drop it off for those goats so they can have something to bundle themselves up with and maybe even eat. Oh no, some of it fell out. Oh, Ellie. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. Let me get that real quick. Honestly, PawPaw told me to use half a bale, so I can probably put this back even. But what I was gonna say, I was gonna talk a little bit more about Cutie Pie. You know, for those of you that have been around a while, y'all may remember how amazing of a mom she was to her kittens. I talked about how she was one of the most amazing moms I'd ever seen for an animal, even for a human. Most animal mothers tend to kind of neglect 1 or 2 of their babies. That's why they're called the runts of the litter. It's an instinctive thing. They want to give more of their resources, such as their milk and their time and attention, to the ones that are most likely to survive. It's just scientific, and it's kind of just common sense. They don't want to exhaust resources on a baby that may not survive anyways, when they could be giving it to the one that is almost guaranteed 110% to survive. And so that's why they will tend to forsake or not give attention to a few of the babies. Cutie Pie wasn't like that though. Cutie Pie was definitely an exception to that old adage or whatever. Cutie Pie gave all 5 of her babies equal amount of attention. There was not one that was neglected, not one that was forsaken, not one that wasn't cleaned at all times, not one that wasn't given plenty of milk. Oh man, she was such a good mom. Y'all go back on my channel and you find videos about Cutie Pie, the amazing mother. I made probably 3 videos about her during that time. And her amazing motherhood, her amazing parenting skills led to some really amazing, almost grown up, not even babies anymore. Y'all already know the reputation of gunpowder, gun smoke, and fireball at my dad's house. You never seen a more friendlier bunch of cats Megan is in awe every time she comes over and they run to her and jump in her arms or something like that. She's just in disbelief at how sweet and how friendly they are to anybody. My dad and Jamie have many stories to tell about them as well, about how they'll try to sleep on my dad and Jamie's neck like a scarf almost. They just want that attention. And then Seamus over here is one of Cutie Pie's babies. He's similar. And Kim, I think, has the 5th of Cutie Pie's babies. But man, that's definitely something they inherit from their mother, because Cutie Pie has been the exact same way since she was a baby too. So it's kind of weird. You wouldn't think that there was a gene for friendliness or a gene for like being attention craving or something, but there must be a gene for something, and whatever the gene is, Cutie Pie obviously has it, and she gave it to all 5 of her babies. So little something I wanted to share with y'all. Next thing next though, let's go ahead and get this in there for those goats. All right guys, I think that my work here is done. That wasn't too bad. Whoa, look at this. Man, very nasty day out here, to say the least. You can just tell probably from watching the video that it's quite ugly. My hands are, I don't even know what to say, freezing, so I'm gonna go ahead and get inside pretty soon. I'd probably better put this back. This is what I was talking about, how the hay can fall out and get scattered very easily. The animals are happy, they're fed. I hope I did that right, what Pawpaw asked me to do. I know this video, I know it was very, very all over the place, to say the least, but I still hope y'all enjoyed it. And as always, be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see. I hope you all have a very great day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.